What's going on, my super fam, and welcome to Weekly News, a series where I'll go through some of the biggest things that happen in the Genshin community within the week that I can find, definitely covering some other news things that is important to you, as well as reacting to some of the best Reddit posts out there in the week. Now, the aim of this is to have you be updated with the Genshin community as well as to have fun with you guys, so hopefully you guys would support me more on this type of video in the future to come. Though guys, I did say it is weekly news and I hope I will be able to do it every week around the weekend, but if I do miss any of the week, do excuse me as it's most likely due to personal matters. And so guys, with that out of the way, let's have a look into some of the biggest things that happened during this week. First off is regarding a very large Genshin meme YouTuber who got copy strike while she was clearly in the right. Now, if you're not aware of this yet, then there are many videos of Genshin character being used as models for popular memes formats in which the model replaced the actual characters. One such YouTuber which has over 250k subscribers who regularly post these type of video is Mysan, if I'm pronouncing correctly, or Mysan? Nah, I'm just kidding. Well, they recently got copy strike from someone claimed that Mysan was using their models for making her videos. The videos that got taken down were videos that had Alec Chino models. However, the most shocking things is that Hoyoverse never actually sent the copyright themselves, but rather it was a random person who claimed the model, which rightfully belongs to Hoyoverse as theirs, which brought along the copy strike from Mysan, leading to her releasing this video. I have a direct link to her specific videos and channel down in the comment section, guys. But seriously though guys, if you really haven't watched her channel yet, do watch some of her videos because it is really good. I have no idea how she's able to do those kinds of memes, but it's so enjoyable and she's an amazing Genshin creator within the community. And after a few days of the incident happened, Mysan announced that she was going to make a new channel so that she could keep posting her videos. But then she received a threat probably on her Discord, which basically said in the screenshot I'll be sharing above. And also since then, Mysan has also reached out to YouTube for various times appealing her case, but then she was rejected every single time, which led to the Genshin community was also enraged about this, and we could find many memes about this on Genshin related subreddits. But good things come to good, and I guess justice find their ways. Of course, we are in Fontaine, which definitely puts the emphasis on the word justice. The good news came on the 2nd of November with a video titled "All the false tracks have now been removed" being posted on her channel, in which Mysan shares a screenshot of the YouTube mail regarding everything have basically been cleared and all of the copy strike has been removed from her channel, while thanking everyone for supporting her. Now, it's sad to see that these things does occasionally happen, but I just have to say that I'm really happy to see that her channel was cleared and everything was back to normal after YouTube taking the right action, because as a fellow creator, guys, there are an extreme amount of work to create content like these, plus keeping it to going as large as she is. When you've built something like that for a long time and seeing it just disappear like poof overnight, it is an unimaginable devastating feeling to cope with. So I'm really glad that her channel is all good and wish her all the best that her content will be even more successful in the future to come. Moving on, do you remember our lovely Archon Nahida? Oh my god, I just love her character design so much. She's just amazingly adorable. But if you were in the Genshin community way before she was released, you'd be aware of how much drama Nahida was in, you know, like our lovely white radish. But even when that was in the past and new region comes, Nahida still got herself caught in some huge matter that we really must discuss so that everyone is aware of the issue. Where this is related to Nahida main subreddit, as Nahida main subreddit is basically banned yet again. So why was it banned, and even banned for the second time? Now, if you're not aware, then there is a special subreddit that is dedicated to our lovely Dendro Nahida. But wait, it's actually not like the other subreddit made for Nahida. This one's actually posting, you know, content, even though the mod works hard day and night to keep out all of the related stuff and to keep those kinds of commenter out of the subreddit. You can still occasionally find very comment stuff like smash and other things. However, when someone else states that these comments seems really out of hand, the person who stated these gets downvote and gets replied like, bruh, she's a 500-year-old character, separate fiction from reality, and you need to get mental help, stuff like that. What's more concerning about this sub is that some of the moderator don't seem too concerned about these type of behavior. They absolutely don't allow these specific kinds of not safe for work related content, but they turn a blind eye whenever there are pictures of, you know, related Nahida style pictures and comments, as well as not safe for work cosplay of Nahidas are even allowed on the subs. Now, the first time they got banned was because some of the member from another subreddit actually reported about this and got the entire subreddit to be banned. Due to some of the hard work of some of the dedicated mod, they were able to get this sub unbanned, and the rules were made even stricter. Though many of the mod did try their best to keep out these kind of behavior, some of them still continue. And as of this week, subreddit got banned yet again. Now, the reason for the ban is still specifically unclear. Some of the members of the community are definitely happy about that though. Now, as a fellow friend of a moderator from Nahida main subreddit, I do know that just because some of the few members of the community show such behavior, it didn't really mean that the whole Nahida main subreddit was actually bad. And every day we also could still see many genuine posts and build, as well as beautiful cosplay, beautiful art about Nahida herself. But it's just really sad to see that these kinds of things are still happening in the subreddit and leading it to be banned. And hopefully everything will be resolved very soon, so that Genshin player who really enjoys playing Nahida can actually have a Nahida main subreddit to be in. Oh hey, that's Kiana! Wait a minute, this is Genshin Impact.
Oh my god, that's a new character, who's that?
Yes, that's basically the reactions of the whole Genshin Impact community, where basically 1 to 2 second footage of this character was shown during the 4.2 livestream, and definitely I myself was really curious about this as well. But at this point in time, we already know that the character was shown was actually Skirk, and for those who's unaware, she was actually Child's master who taught him how to fight, including his foul legacy when he fell into the abyss. While he did mention this a few times in the earlier parts of Fontaine Archon Quest, if you have already done that. But yeah, there weren't too many things that actually led to specific spoiler about the Archon Quest or anything regarding to her. While for her to be shown in a footage like this, it's already clear that she'll most likely have her appearance during the 4.2 Archon Quest. However, we have yet to know whether which side she's gonna be, if she's gonna be a foe or an ally or just a third party entity to drop some of the lore. But man, some of these characters in Genshin Impact really do look alike from other games of Hoyoverse, don't they? Like, she just look a lot like Kiana's Herschel version in Honkai Impact, or at first she also looked to have pretty similar design to Jingliu in Honkai Star Rail as well. Now don't get me wrong guys, I really love these character design and I absolutely don't mind Hoyoverse to kind of like, you know, reuse the model because their character designs are just fantastic. I love it. Or who knows, there's still going to be even, you know, lore related where all of these characters across universes of Hoyoverse are kind of related to each other. I don't know. But hopefully guys, she's going to be a playable character someday and I really can't wait to get more information on her. However, since we're on the topic of Skirk, did you guys actually notice her cheek being stuffed during the live stream? While I myself didn't actually notice until I came across this Reddit post. Thank you very much to the user for pointing it out. But man, reading the comment was really funny. Where there were comments like she was eating while she was caught in a bad moment, or where if she actually turned around with a mouthful of junk food looking like a startled cat, it would have been hilarious. And yes, it would have indeed been hilarious for us because we kind of would have known some kind of her personality being shown right there. But yes, someone did remind me about Chao saying she actually beat him with one hand, and then saying that it's now clear that she was basically eating on one hand and then being Chao's ass on the other, which is so hilarious. Some other good news around the Genshin community is that for all people living in Seoul in South Korea, there's a good news. A new Genshin Cafe is opening in Seoul. At the moment, there's not much info about the exact location of the cafe, but it's going to be open in the city of Seoul. The original post also did not have much info other than looking forward to the future announcement. But yes, this is a very lovely thing and I can't wait to actually go into one of the Genshin Impact Cafe in the future. Now, there's also an official illustration for the Day of the Dead celebration, a very self-explanatory post. It is an official illustration of the Day of the Dead, or in other words, Day of the Soul. However, an interesting thing I'd like to point out about this is the background of the illustration, where it features a place where we basically have not seen before in terms of design, and everyone have been speculating this might be Natlan design in the future. I say it is a pretty high possibility, so yeah, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think this is gonna be. However, another big news I'd like to point out is regarding Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. For the past few weeks and also right after Hoyoverse released their new game, Honkai Star Rail, we could see a trend in which Genshin player quickly moved to Honkai Star Rail, or they kept praising Honkai Star Rail for having features that they always wanted to have in Genshin Impact, which made more people leave Genshin because they thought devs were ignoring their requests, or the devs were actually just putting all the good stuff only in Honkai Star Rail. After Honkai Star Rail infamously gave away a lot of free stuff, including many wishes and stuff, as well as Genshin didn't even have a free 5-star, for example. For its anniversary, it made a lot of the OG player kind of, annoyed as well. And I would say that with the new game mechanics as well as better feature, with a lot of good character design and balancing, guys, it's no wonder Honkai Star Rail has kind of beat Genshin in the most gacha sale currently for month of October. But also it's kind of understandable because the two characters in the current patch of Honkai Star Rail are really good. So I'd say that Genshin Impact may get back its place whenever Furina actually comes. Those I would say are some of the top news surrounding Genshin Impact community within the week. Now guys, let's have a look at some of the top Reddit posts I really enjoyed going through in this previous week. The first one I would say is pretty important and goes to the Reddit user Rapid Fresh. Thank you so much for sharing basically the 5-star waiting list at this point in time, and we can actually see Albedo, Ito and Raiden hasn't really been back for quite some time, and considering that Navia is most likely gonna be coming in patch 4.3, seeing two Geo characters here, which is Albedo and Ito, might probably prompt that these two characters will most likely come back alongside with Navia to become basically, kind of like a Geo patch. And that's definitely a high chance that Raiden Shogun will be back during that time as well. So obviously all of these are only speculation at this point in time, and definitely we'll have to wait for more info regarding some of the returning character in patch 4.3. Now, seeing this Reddit post actually reminded me that Furina has her skill in terms of walking on water. But what's a more surprising thing to me is that I kind of forgot that Furina will most likely be able to have 100% uptime regarding walking on water, because apparently she's able to walk on water whenever she casts her E skill, but her E skill has a 20-second cooldown while the uptime is 30 seconds. Well, of course, she's not officially released at this point in time, so I can't really confirm myself, but most likely she'll have 100% uptime in terms of walking on water. Therefore, yes, as this post mentioned, Ayaka, Kaya and Risley, especially Kokomi as well, are basically power creep in terms of walking on water, because those kinds of ice bridge will most likely not becomes a thing anymore if Furina does have 100 uptime walking on water, which is really nice, because we'll be able to kind of freely explore on top of the water, which is kind of fun. And I'm going to be excited to see which kind of discovery and things we're able to do when Furina actually comes in the game. And finally, thanks to this Reddit user's design, as a Keqing main, I really definitely approve. Oh my god, just look at that. Fuqing, what the hell is that name? She's just look adorable and just fitting her style. So yeah, I think if Keqing actually has, kind of like a design within a Fontaine outfit, she would look really damn cute. And so guys, that was basically, I would say, everything I have to discuss regarding this weekly news. That was a lot of things we have covered in today's video. I really hope that was a very enjoyable videos for you, and definitely if you have any comments or discussion you'd love to have, just leave it down in the comment and I will get to you there. Now guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, as I'll be posting a lot of these type of videos alongside with Genshin Impact guides, which is really valuable for you. If you'd love to have more of a discussion and reach out to me specifically, don't forget to join my Discord server, link down in the description, as our Discord server is very fun guys, and there are a lot of events that actually give you Primo Gems rewards. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me till this part of the video guys, and with that I wish you a super day and I will catch you on my next video.